Good morning, Tegan. We are starting literature class now. Everyone say good morning to Tegan.
Good morning, Tegan.
Hello. Fabulous. Okay. Quick and back on it. All right. So right now we are taking out our literature book and we are opening up to page 2. Your literature book is very pretty blue with sunflowers on it. Page 2. And then we are also logged in our computer to see what is on the screen, but honestly, Tegan, I have no idea how you do that at home. So you get to just look at the screen with the fishbowl. All right, I see hands raised. Christopher, do you need help or?
Mine has like I just zoom in and zoom out. That's what I did.
Zoom in, zoom out. If you don't see the picture, zoom in, zoom out. Someone said.
Yeah. I did. That's what I did. You can do it with your mouse if you push forward.
If you like scroll the mouse.
Yeah. That's what I did. And I just compared it to mine. Or try.
Right here. Oh wait, it's one page. All right, I'm not really sure how I fixed that. All right, Christopher, we're gonna close this. No, don't sign up.
I just left my class.
No, I want that.
Ow.
What? This is what Julia's gonna work. Annika, do you need help too? Right. Okay, do the best that you can, because that is the best. The other literature books I have are worse. Well, maybe not. Let's check the colors that today. All right. Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up if you have your literature book open to page 2 and you see this on your Chromebook screen. Christopher, do you have both? Book open to page 2 and the fish on the screen? Okay. All right. Let us begin. All right. In your book, at the top of page 2, we have a theme. We have a theme. Where I belong. Can I get a volunteer to read Where I Belong in that box? Ada, nice and loud.
In this theme, we will meet people who face these they struggle to find places for themselves, even without failure of health and natural situations. And your own, I will learn that the options for life to think about how people find where they belong.
Okay, you're going to read stories about people who have difficult situations. We kind of have difficult situations right now, don't we? Figuring out all these changes that we have to do to be in person at school. Different changes when we go to a store, or maybe there are some people, some friends or family members that you haven't seen for a while because of COVID. That you normally see more regularly. I have some family members that I haven't seen in months because they are very nervous about COVID and they are just not accepting visitors right now. Okay. All right. So we are in difficult, challenging times. We're going to read many stories about people about your age going through difficult times, and we're going to see how they react, and maybe we'll learn something about how we can react so that things go as well for us as possible. Annika, question?
No.
Oh, you want to read? Okay. Starting points down at the bottom next to the fishbowl. When you're the new guy, you see where we are in red? Okay. Nobody should be touching their mouse. Nobody should be touching your keyboard. You are allowed to touch your book. Look at your book. Red words halfway down the page. When you're the new guy, Annika, go ahead. Everyone else, your job is to follow along as Annika reads.
Certain countries have people with their own. Draw an outline of a fishbowl. Write your name in the middle. Imagine that is the sketch represents you in some situations in your life. How do you begin others? How do you jot down words and phrases that describe you?
All right, so take a minute, look at the fishbowl either on your screen, on the smartboard, or in your book. Wow, 3 places to look. Take a minute. What do we see in the picture? Ada, what do we see in the picture?
Fish is
Yeah, there's one fish and he's eating the plant. Braylon, what else do you see in this picture?
Straw.
There's a fish underwater with a straw. What might that fish be doing with the straw, do you think? Breathing. Okay. Why is that a little peculiar for a fish to be underwater with a straw for the purpose of breathing, Nathan? Why is that a little weird?
You may want to explain what you traded for your new student. Did you get a chance?
Yeah. All right.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
Okay, I know.
We'll do that a little bit later. All right. Nathan, why is it weird that a fish would be underwater with a straw?
Gills.
They have gills, and normally fish breathe through their gills. Haley, what do you notice? There are 2 fish talking. Oh, yeah, good observation. Annika, what do you notice? How are the other fish breathing, Annika? Can you tell me that? They're breathing with their gills. Only one fish is breathing with the straw. And it says below, watch the new guy. I don't trust him. Which fish is the new guy? 3, 2, 1.
The guy with the
The
straw.
guy with the straw is the new one. Why might the fish, now maybe these are the 2 fish that are talking saying, watch the new guy, I don't trust him. Why might they not trust the new guy, Christopher?
Because he has a straw and fish breathe through their gills, not through a straw.
He's doing something different. He's doing something they don't understand. Have you ever felt that way?
No.
Have you ever seen somebody doing something different that you don't understand?
Yes.
How about this? How about the first time you went to a store and saw people wearing masks? Was that kind of different for you?
And where is
Yeah. Or maybe you and your family started wearing masks earlier than many other people in your community started masks, and maybe you felt like the guy with the straw. There were a few weeks where I was wearing a mask before many other people were wearing a mask, like when I did my grocery shopping, and I felt like people were looking at me. Maybe it was just in my head. It really doesn't matter. But did I get upset about it? No, because I'm fine. It takes a lot to ruffle my feathers, or at least different stuff there. All right, so new guy. All right, you ready for the next thing? You're going to be touching your screens for this. All right, this is called Shout It Out. It's going to ask you some questions about the fish picture. And we'll see how it goes. All right, how do you feel if you are the new guy? You are the fish with the straw. That's the new guy. Isn't or is?
It's not. Your teacher isn't
But I pressed
running
the-
this activity right now.
Isn't?
Poor Tegan. This is what it looks like. Mouse.
Okay, well, let's go to the next one. start for class.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
all right.
think it is.
What? Read the question at the top. What does it say?
Enter your response.
Enter your response. Here's your question. How do you feel about the others in the bowl? So type your response and then either press submit or enter or something like that, and it should show up on the smartboard.
If I was the fish.
It says send response to.
That works. Okay. All right. How do you feel about others in the bowl? Type your answer to that question. So you get to all answer the question without raising your hand. You're going to type your answer. How do you feel about the others in the bowl? This is you. The first question is the second one. This is you are the new guy. You are the fish with the straw. How do you feel about the other fish in the bowl?
Oh, the straw guy?
Where's the straw
You're
guy?
going to type it in. You are the fish with the straw. Pretend you are the fish.
Lazy.
What do you think about those other fishies in the bowl? You are the one fish. Piper, do you need help? No, I only made one.
That was me.
Well, maybe you need to select. Pretty easy. Ooh, I see stuff showing up on the board. Hopefully, hopefully Tegan, you can see that on the board too. How do you feel about the other fish in the bowl?
Oh.
It looks like it's showing just the first few letters of your name. They are judging me. They are looking at me, thinking I am weird. They think I'm different from them. I think the other fish in the bowl breathe weird. Oh, I think they're weird. Because I'm breathing through a straw. Where's their straw? Okay. They look like they are not even bothered. They are looking at me. They are lazy. They feel like they are thinking I am weird and don't understand me. Oh, they don't understand me. Maybe they need some kindness and respect so that you do feel understood. So maybe somebody could ask that fish, excuse me, why are you breathing through a straw? I don't understand. Rather than those other two fish kind of talking behind his back. Is talking behind someone's back showing kindness and respect?
Yeah.
No, it's not showing kindness and respect. Going up and talking to someone and understanding them, is that showing kindness and respect? Yes, it is. All right, question, Christopher?
I did. Look at what I said. What did you say?
Christopher, right here. They feel uncomfortable. All right. Ezra,
We
right
didn't do
there.
category 2.
I couldn't figure out how to do just one category. This is brand new to Mrs. Orr. All right.
You can just tell us what the.
Raise your hand if you need tech support.
What's that mean?
You need help submitting this.
That's kind of excellent.
That's what I said.
Wait, what was it again? I can't see any of
What was category 2 about?
The category.
I don't know. What?
Here, put it back in the.
Does it say my name? No, this is. I didn't say no.
Yeah, here, and then you gotta click the category, and then
Guys, the
submit
first
your
one.
response after you type it. But we're going on to the next one. Okay. No, you should, all right. We're moving on to the next one very shortly.
Who did the emoji? Who did the emoji?
Addie did. Did you get my?
Oh,
All right. All right. Before we go to the next question that you get to do, Ezra, we're not doing that. Okay. All right. Petra said, why aren't they breathing air like I am? Those two are whispering about me. Why am I always the odd one out? I just want to fit in. Braylon says, they look like they are not even bothered. Ellie says, they are looking at me and I am too lazy to breathe with my gills. So I feel lazy because I'm not breathing like them. Haley says, I feel like they are thinking I am weird and don't understand me. Piper says they are talking about me or maybe spreading rumors. Ooh, that probably doesn't feel good. All right, I'm not going to read everybody's. There's another one. So keep the fishbowl in mind. Remember, this is class. So all of our responses are class responses. We're not plain. Oh, and it's time for break. But wait, let's just do one more real quick. Last one. How do you imagine others see you?
Like in real life.
If you are that fish, how do you think they view you? What do you think? Maybe like one word. How do the other fish feel about you? Go ahead. Let's see some images pop up here on the screen, and then we'll go outside to break. We do have bonus time, so we'll be out a little bit longer.
Can we save it for next week?
Let's see. All right. Remember, you do need to click the category and then submit it to that category, and it'll show up either on this side or this side. I named the other category cat because I had to type something in there.
I sent mine. So you're still in the. Yeah, it's loading.
It's loading.
So you're still in the moment that this is.
Yeah. Whole kind of. No. From the loading, I read. Just next to the other.
19 people, 18 people.
Oh, I'm going out and in.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm going to reload my page and see what happens. Maybe that'll help people.
Now it says your teacher isn't running this action.
Oops. Sorry. Well, oh, I can view results.
Whoa.
View results.
Can we line up one more time?
We got to talk about the homework real quick. Well, here's the results. Okay.
Yeah, this is the other one.
Yeah, this is the first one. Okay. You have an option for homework. What was on your desk yesterday that we didn't get to yesterday that's assigned today in the assignment? Oh, a vocab worksheet. Take that worksheet out. Yep, you probably put it in a folder or a safe place. Jonah, can I borrow yours? Okay. Tegan, this is the vocab worksheet that came home with your sister yesterday. I believe I tucked it inside of your literature book. Vocabulary. The Circuit is our first story. We're not reading it today, but if you love to read and want to read it early, go for it. This is what the vocab worksheets will look like. Bless you. Good sneeze cover. A+. Vocab words are in the top, in the box. It tells you what part of speech it is. All right. Why don't we close our Chromebooks for a minute so I know you're all listening. Chromebooks closed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Throw blast off. All right. There are 6 vocab words. Some are nouns. Some are verbs. There are 2 adverbs. They give you the definition at the top. Then you're doing exercise 1 or exercise A, exercise B, where you have to type the word that answers the question. Now, Tegan, I have a Google form for you, or you can do this on paper and turn it in. If you do this on paper, you need to write in cursive. You need to stop clicking your mouse. Put your mouse down. You don't need to touch it. You need to answer in cursive. Your handwriting needs to be neat and easy to read, because if you spell this wrong, it gets marked wrong. If you type it in the Google form, which, by the way, the Google form is available for any of you, so you can turn it in on paper or you can turn it in on the Google form, however you want. You have to type it in and spell it exactly right, or it is wrong. Mrs. Orrick, how are we going to know how to write sharecropper Exactly right. It's on the page. It's on the page.
What?
Okay? Now, here's something for you to know. These vocab worksheets you'll do all school year. There's exercise A, exercise B, and the last one on the page is always a writing one. Most often we skip that. So do not do the writing one for homework unless I especially tell you. We're doing the writing one. We're not doing it. We're just doing A and B. You can do this on paper or where? Google Classroom, there's a form for you to fill out. Now, if you want to do the form, you need the worksheet nearby because the sentences are on the worksheet, but you can put your answers in the form. I did not type out all of these sentences because that is not a good use of my time when you have the worksheet right in front of you. Now, if something happens and we go to distance learning and I can't get you this worksheet, then I'm going to have to type it all out for you. Or maybe I'll take a picture and put the picture in the Google form for you to look at. But it's probably best for your eyes, Tegan, it's best for your eyes to look at the paper and then put your answers into the Google form. Or if you are a paper and pencil person or a paper and pen person and you want to write it down, put it down, that's great. Okay. Remember, at the end of your Google form, you must hit the button at the end. What does that button say? Submit. And your paper goes in the literature tray. All right. You may line up. All right, Tegan, I'm going to say goodbye. So your assignment is to do worksheet 1, the circuit.
Bye, Tegan.
Bye, Tegan.
Bye, Tegan.
Bye.
Hello. Stop recording.